Hello. Oh, well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in the church corridor, and I can't help but to hear. I put the Mabi window in the wrong spot. I have a very specific layout because I am a creature of habit. You know what I mean? Welcome in, everyone. You know what always gets me is the delay that YouTube has. I don't know why it delays. I can't even fix it. I have to just watch it happen because I don't know how to fix it. I even tell them don't put a stream buffer, and they still do. Oh, I wish I could synthesize. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Lemon, the only one cats ask for by name. And welcome in. I admit I'm a little bit sleepy. I think it's because I've been staying up playing Power World literally every night. All day even. It was so bad yesterday. I was literally playing 8 hours of Power World. I regret nothing. It was a good use of my time. They say expectations are too high and you'll never find a guy like that. Let me make sure I'm wearing my right outfit. Yes, I am. We're going to do a little bit of Wavesweeper. I don't know if we're going to do it at the end like we did last time or if we should just do it somewhere in the middle. They say that it's just a waste of time. Get your head out of the sky. But why? Oh, I nap stream? That's crazy. And my chat isn't working on screen. And Ant chat isn't working either. They say expectations are too high and you'll never find a guy like that. It's driving you mad, honey. They say that it's just a waste of time. Get your head out of the sky. But why? Power World, my favorite game about... cooperation, yes! And hello, Abby, and hello, Kirby. You see, I didn't even see that message because my chat isn't working. I went completely the wrong way. What am I doing? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Ant Chat. Let me try to fix it. Because this happens every now and then. What I have to... I think... Oops. I accidentally clicked YouTube and I clicked into... Break. Break away from everybody. Break away from everything. If you can't stand the way this place is, take yourself to higher places. Oh, higher places. Oh, higher places. It's weird because I know I made sure to log into Botrix. I still have it open, actually. And Botrix is the one that makes Ant Chat. Maybe if I refresh it. And my week is going amazing, Abby. How's yours? Recently, I got... Ooh, I found new pals, including Frostallion Noct. I had no idea Frostallion Noct is just walking around now. And Patalia is just walking around too. Those used to be well, Frostallion Noct was a boss over in Faybreak, which is crazy. And then now it's just in Wildlife Sanctuary 3, I think. So I got that thing real easy. And honestly, my greed sickens me because I can grab any pal I want, basically. At level, 15, I think. I was already on Faybreak. I don't know. I have no chill. And hello, Reverie. I'm trying to figure out Ant Chat. And then I got Frostallion at level 39. So I have a level 65 Frostallion Noct. Honestly, it has me giggling. And I don't know why YouTube is not working. So YouTube stream is working. YouTube chat is not working. And then it's Botrix. Something is going on with Botrix because the chat is literally up and talking. We're chatting here. I don't like how I need to defeat all the bosses I defeated before again. Yeah, I agree with that, Kirby, kind of. But I started a whole new world, so I was gonna do it all over again anyway. I wonder if that fixed ant chat, because I loaded YouTube again. But why? Oh, I wish I could synthesize a picture perfect guy. Oh, that's right. 6 feet tall and super strong. We'd always get along. The ant chat just doesn't like our leader today. LOL. I guess not, and I can't really figure out why. What I'm gonna do is close Botrix. This will probably be like the last thing I do to try to make it work. Maybe if I go over here to profile settings and then switch it. Let's put it on Twitch for a second and then put it back on YouTube. Maybe that did something. Hi. I genuinely do not know what the problem is, so I'm gonna keep going. Maybe we can try to fix it on the boat. Oh, why, that's right. 6 feet tall and super strong. We'd always get along. Alright, that's what I like. I like how things in Mabi just, like, the way it, like, loads in is funny to me. Like, even, like, the shadows, it appears at a different rate than the objects that appear, and then the objects that appear are not always textured in right, so it makes me laugh. Like, there is 0 draw distance. Like, the draw distance is literally right here. We cannot see anything past that. Which is, like, over here. It does not load anything else past here. You know how, like, a lot of channels have mascots? It would be like Ant. Ah! Oh my gosh, they want me. I mean, I would too. Staring at the bottom of the glass, hoping one day to make a dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. You see when you fall asleep, never to touch it, never to keep, 'cause you loved it too much and you delve too deep. Only need the light when it's burning low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Ooh. I felt a curse around me. A chill pierced through my body. Day and night these ghosts are haunting. Keen on parasitizing on me. Gradually I see the world is covered in ink and bleaches. No color blending in between. Help feel my lonely heartbeat and in mind get me awake and help make the truth unfolded. Take my body back to freedom. Come, never hide in darkness. Find your sword, then keep on chasing, please. Seek a way to daybreak, fighting shadows to the end. Ah 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 ah. Welcome in, Zaki. And yes, these are rare in the wild, are they now? I feel like I'm in my natural habitat. I feel like I'm very, very, very common. My breast weakening slowly. Sympathy you could show me. Shh, sir. Do not speak. Don't speak. I know just what you're thinking, and I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me because it hurts. But how are you, Zaki? I feel bad. I haven't redressed Rudo in ages. He's fine food-wise, though. For a little bit, anyway. So we'll feed him on the boat. We'll try to fix Ant Chat on the boat as well. Port Sian. There really needs to be a place where we just have, like, on the Mabi wiki, next to every single name, we need to have, like, a little speaker button so that we can tell how to pronounce names. I feel like that would be so helpful. It's almost always vowels. I didn't even need to check before getting on the boat. It's almost always vowels. And hello, Raiko. How are you? I saw your video with Miku. Miku, you can call me Miku. I'm trying to fix chat right now. After chat, because chat is not working on the screen or for me either. And I want you to be able to see what each other are saying. I think that would be fun. I just realized that there's a green wording right next to my face. That's from Venia, and I wish they wouldn't do that for every update, because I feel like every time I update it, there's another update available, like, next week. But why? Oh, I wish I could synthesize. What is happening? Okay, let me try to click the... Ooh, here it is. Okay. We're getting closer, I think. No, we're not. Where is my horizontal games? I feel like everything just got deleted. What? How could this happen to me? What? Why is that not even working? Okay, now it's working. What I'm going to do to make sure that it is, in fact, Botrix not working is I'm going to copy and paste their little link into a different, like, browser and see if it pops up on the browser. So I'm going to say hi to myself. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Do 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 do. Ooh, it worked on my computer. So that link is working. So Botrix is working. Something about the communication between Botrix and OBS is not working. Is it time for the dreaded OBS update? I don't like updating things. It makes me nervous. They say expectations are too high. You'll never find a guy like that. And hello. I'm watching to see if Kirby's message goes onto the ant chat, but it doesn't look like it is. I wonder if this will work. I put it to refresh. Ooh, a picture perfect guy. Oh, why? Oh, why? Because it's working. That's the thing. It's working outside of OBS, but not in OBS. So there's some sort of OBS issue happening. Tries to figure out what's wrong with chat, literally. Real updates stuck. Yeah. And I feel like it always does stuff. It like adds bloatware and stuff. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm just trying to do what I've been doing. Oh, I'm nervous. So there seems like a lot of I'm checking what the updates, if anything. And then with every update, you risk your stuff breaking. You know what I mean? Like, oh, maybe my graphics card won't be accepted anymore for some reason. It happens. And days uneventful. But did you know 100 bad days make 100 good stories? 100 good stories make me interesting at parties. Yeah. Where's Rudo? Is Rudo still here? Yeah, you're still there. I got nervous. Maybe if I ask Google. Hey, Google. Oops. Not me asking. I don't know why Google doesn't answer my voice anymore. Listen to the sound of my voice. Oh. Soon you'll see you don't have a choice. Oh, captured in the web of my song. Oh, soon you'll all be singing along. We've got the music, got the song that makes you lose it. I say jump, you say how high, put your hand up to the sky. Got the music, makes you lose it. Got the song that makes you lose it. I say jump, you say how high, put your hand up to the sky. And hello, Lucian. Hatanaki yoru o kirisaku koro, kimi o mamori no. Ha! 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 It reminds me of that one character. What was her name from Angelic Layer? Was it Ringo? And she was like, ha! 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 You know, the villainous laugh? I don't know if you've ever seen those. Ooh, and I watched another episode of Miraculous. I don't know if any of you are keeping up with that, but that cliffhanger was crazy. And we already had a crazy cliffhanger a few episodes ago, and then the next episode had nothing to do with the cliffhanger. So I'm really worried that the season finale is not gonna address either of the two main points. Because there was two major points that I'm not gonna reveal, but there was two major points that if they simply do not talk about it, I'll be bothered. Ojo laugh is a guilty pleasure, and the drill hair. Yeah. And honestly, I think Ringo had the drill hair too, which is kind of funny. I need to double check because I don't entirely remember. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! I have to look it up because now I'm insanely curious because I think it's actually there. Angelic. Oh my gosh. I can't type with one hand. Angelic layer. And which is weird because I'm always like gaming with one hand and trying to avoid using my other hand. Angelic layer. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I gotta start somewhere. Ringo. I typed it. Yes. She kind of has it. I don't think she has like the traditional like tetel, but there's like drill at the bottom. Don't mind me. I'm just getting lost. Running into places I should not. Mandark. Oh my gosh. Do you remember that one episode? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Like literally everything he was doing that episode was ha 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 ha. Like brushing his teeth at the sound of like that was the entire episode. Everything he was doing had that like rhythm. I love Mandark. In fact, I like Dexter's Lab. I miss it. And now suddenly I'm reminded about that whole thing with Dee Dee. We don't need to talk about it if you don't know it, but it was like Dee Dee buying bread at a grocery store, and it was, I don't know if you know it, but that was a whole debacle over on DeviantArt. I say jump, you say how high. To my dismay, yeah. I think a lot of people didn't get it at first, and then, oh. That was crazy. And thank you so much for the alert, Critical. Oh, hi. Wish I could synthesize. Was that really the right option to get? Tyrconnell is doing pretty good. Titan. I'm not going over to Titan. In fact, I just don't like the layout of Titan. The one thing good about Titan is that young Tarlock is there. And then I'll allow Birch. Like, I grew closer to Birch than anything. You know what I mean? Because of young Tarlock and because of Merlin, because of Piran. Huh? What time? I thought you got it. Wait, do you not know the whole Dee Dee thing? With the white bread at the grocery store? Were you referring to something else when you were like, unfortunately, yes? Were you referring to Mandark when you said, unfortunately, yes? What were you, unfortunately? What's the huh to? If you don't know what the Dee Dee grocery store is, I don't know if I should say it on stream. I think you would have to look it up. But do be warned. Like, you just, it's very specific. I don't even know if it will pop up. But it was a whole debacle over on DeviantArt. But it was beyond the regular stuff. Because, like, Rule 34 is one thing. But then that was beyond that. And it was just, I guess to say the safe for work version, it was literally, like, if you look at it at the surface level, it was Dee Dee, like the character Dee Dee, Dexter's sister, buying bread, white bread specifically. I don't get it personally, but it was white bread at a grocery store. And that was like one part of it. And then the second part was basically her going home and destroying the bread. That's it. That's the whole context. I promise it's not normally like this. I just happen to remember that we were talking about white bread. I'm not white bread. We were talking about Mandark, which made me think of Dexter, which made me think of Dee Dee, which reminded me of that whole debacle. Yeah, the bread thing. See, Raiko gets it. Raiko was in the same places I was in. So that picture sounds innocent enough, right? But there was a lot more to it than that. especially because this person, they commissioned people on DeviantArt. It was really big over on DeviantArt. And they commissioned a lot of people. Basically, anybody who would draw anybody at a grocery store would get a commission for it. And it was really weird because nobody could figure out why. But then later he talks about why. And he confessed how much he spent on commissions for that. And I'm doing fantastic! How are you, Roar? But yes, we're not normally talking about stuff like that. Let's go back to talking to Mandark. And what else? Villainous laugh? In general, I actually don't like villainous characters that much. It really depends on the situation. And you're gonna hear me roar louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion. And you're gonna hear me roar. But yeah, I feel like a lot of times, so when the villainess is supposed to be like some sort of comic relief, I don't really like that. Well, it depends. It depends, because I really love Hamefura, and the English version was called... So Hamefura isn't even the name of it. That's like a shortened down version, like Watamote. I forgot what the actual title is. Let me look it up. Hamefura. It is... Otome gemu no hametsu furagu shika nai akuyaku reijo ni tensai shite shimatta. Or in English, my next life as a villainess, all routes lead to doom. Or we just call it Hamefura. But I really like her. I really like Katarina. But there's a lot more going on in Hamefura. I don't know if I would just call her a comic relief villainous character, because she's not even a villain. Because it's like an isekai. So she reincarnates into the villainess. But she's not a villainess anymore. So I like that. But characters like... Suddenly I'm thinking about Vampire Knight, but I don't think there's any character like that. Like Ringo, for example. I know it's a hot take, especially because I was copying her laugh, or trying to copy it earlier. But I felt like her personality is a bit excessive. Even, what's her name? Also from Angelic... No. From D and Angel. What's her name? Oh my gosh. If I called my sister and she answered, she would know the name immediately. It was like, what's her name? Mio-hyo. It was Mio-hyo, who had this like very excessive personality, and she was definitely evil. At least in the first half. But like at the end, a spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen D and Angel yet, why haven't you? It's good. I watched it twice. But anyway, Mio-hyo, at the start of the thing, she's evil. But midway through, you learn that she's not evil just to be evil, but she was actually a doll brought to life. So the way that she could live as a regular person, she had to get rid of Daisuke, the main character. But over time, she was like, it's not right that I live at the expense of someone else. So at some point, she just drops the persona entirely. And it's just like, I'll help you. And then after she drops the persona and then is just like genuinely like who she is, then I like her. But I don't like the persona part of her. I think it's a little bit excessive. Or like that one character in Ouran High School Host Club, I forgot her name, but she literally contributed nothing to the series. I have to look this up. And I feel like that might be a hot take on High School Host Club characters, because I genuinely feel like she contributed nothing to the entire series, and I do not see her value. Was it Reiko? Oh my gosh, Reiko. Very similar name, right? No, it is not her. It was somebody who just like always appeared from out of the ground, and I felt like it was so needless every single time. It was Renge. I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up. Yeah, it's her. I felt like she did nothing. I can't even tell you anything that she did other than randomly appear in some episodes from out of the ground. Literally. If you've seen Oran High School Host Club, you know what I mean. And then I felt like she always interrupted the episode more than like added to it. Wish I could synthesize the picture perfect. I wonder what would happen if I restarted OBS. Because then I feel like Twitch would be divided into two VODs, and then no, Twitch would be fine. Twitch would carry on, but YouTube would be what would be divided into two videos. And I don't want that. The picture perfect guy. Why, that's right. So I think some villainous characters, at least I think maybe what I want is just a villainous character who's there and has substance. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be a villain. Now I'm thinking about Vampire Knight again. Because I remember, if you've seen Vampire Knight, and if you try to rewatch it, it's literally genuinely not the same experience. Because there's so many plot points. Once you see it a second time, you're just like, oh. But there were so many plot points that we had that are literally never brought up again. Like Zero, one of the main characters, was supposed to get like a whole cool power. He even like there was a whole like scene where he like ended up fighting his brother and everything, and he was supposed to get a whole new power because of it. It doesn't happen because literally immediately afterward, the main character, Yuki, just takes the spotlight again. And hello, Brony. The girls in Anime Club High School forced me and my friends to watch Oran High School Host Club with them. I still enjoy it though. Aw. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Who was your favorite? What's your favorite anime? Mine is The Gray Man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Darkness of light you can. Fave anime? Yes. Just yes. Oh, it's your fave anime? Oran High School Host Club? And welcome in, Brony. How are you? Did you just get back from the pool from swimming? I realized that a lot of people are swimming recently. Like, I think Lemon was talking about swimming, and you're swimming often. Darkness of light you can, through the sadness take your flight. So, unfortunately, I don't think Ant Chat is gonna work today. Ant Chat is what we call the little chat in the corner where the chalkboard is. We would normally have a chat going on over there, but for some reason, OBS is not loading it. So I'm thinking before tomorrow, I have to update OBS. I wish I didn't have to. I hate updating things. But it's still good. Fair. Darkness of light you can, through the sadness take your flight. Become the wings that pierce the veil, staying strong and true tonight. Dime, did you look up the DD thing? I was wondering where you went, and now you're like, you learned, and I'm worried. Brought into the light at last by the cold exposing sun, I was granted freedom tame to become the chosen one. Through the mirror, nights reflected. I'm actually going to switch to Tomodachi Life. I just need to load it and then not show all my personal information. So I'm loading it before I switch screens. Darkness of light, you can through the sadness take your flight. And I feel like we need to get crazy. Before I've been playing it kind of safe with all of their like stuff, but I feel like I'm gonna just make them say like memes and song lyrics and stuff now. I don't know, I just feel like that would be more fun. Become the wings that I dropped my mouse and then therefore like my controller wanted to go flying, but it's okay. I saved it. I heard some Twitch streams are gonna put on Disney Plus. What do you mean? What do you mean Twitch streams are gonna have are gonna be on Disney Plus? What stream are they gonna put on there? Through the sadness, take your flight. Become the wings. Oops, oops, oops. I put on the wrong screen by accident. Become the wings that pierce the veil, staying strong and true tonight. Stream's over. No! Don't go! What's going on over here? Ooh! Belle had her capybara.
Hey.
Capybara! Capybara, 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 capybara.
I get the feeling that Ellen has a crush on me.
It's actually true, though. It's actually true. Because last time, I forgot who said it. Was it Belle who said it last time? And was like, oh, I get a feeling that someone has a crush on me. And then she went and confessed and it didn't work. Was it Belle? You'd be cute together. Nah, it'll never work. You sure about that? Ask for a date. This is confusing because I don't know if Belle, like the real life Belle, because Belle is based off of a real person. I don't know if real life Belle likes Alan. Because I told her that he has a crush on her, and she was like, "Oh." I'll just say, you sure about that?
Wait,
and let her decide.
Are you saying it's all in my head?
I don't know. It's up to you.
My dream. I want to collect innocence from every country around the world.
How are you going to talk about innocence and not include Alan in that conversation? The controller almost turned to the drone trying to fly away, literally, because my controller was lying on top of my mouse. What does ready to risk it all mean? It means that he wants to confess to her. He wants to ask her out. And I just realized I need to feed Rudo, my commerce partner. Come here. Ooh, I need to buy bread from him. Oh, he gave me a gift. He's so sweet. I will still give you only bread, though. Like, don't get ahead of yourself. Let's see what else is going on. My papa! Hello, Papa.
Good evening.
It makes me laugh how he's literally wearing an outfit that my father would literally wear. Can I have one? Some ore? Some ore? What are you thinking?
What should we talk about?
Oh, bread? Lishna and my dad. What do we talk about here? Should we give him something funny to talk about? Other lingo. What is something obscure my dad and Lishna would have in common? Archery, fighting. You see, that's not even obscure. Headgear? No, Lishna doesn't wear anything on his head. Mobile? Winter mobile? Firewood, cutting down trees. The monster. I don't know. Yeah, Gen AI low-key makes me sick. Oh, not even low-key. I feel like I've been very vocal about it. I've been a very active hater. I'm mad about the Disney. Basically every company that wants to force down AI down my throat, I'm tired of them. Like, I'm tired of all of them. Genuinely. It annoys me so much. Oh, it's nice. You're gonna take off before your bus drives by. Stay safe. Get safely. Get there safely. And it was nice to meet you. Okide. Shokide? I didn't say your name earlier because I wasn't sure how to say it. But thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for having me. Oh, shoot, you were there. Oh, I don't have my staff. Ooh, down on your knees before the queen. Oh, down on your knees before the queen. You know, I've heard of Oliver Twist before, but I don't know much about him. In fact, I don't know anything about him. I feel like I've heard him. Oh, why are you fighting, Rudo? Get back in the corner, you'll die. And you know what? Now that we're talking about generative AI, I'm also irritated because Twitch is going to be using stream data to train their own AI, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Why? And you're like, okay, then leave Twitch. No, because if I do, where am I gonna go? YouTube? Guess what they're using to train Gemini? It's so annoying. Everything. Why can't I have even one thing? I just know the scene was reenacted on Arthur. Oh, wow, Arthur, yeah. Ooh, down on your knees before the queen. Oh, down on your knees before the queen. Do you remember Totally Spies? Yes. Oh my gosh. I love Totally Spies. Like, that was one of my shows. Like, one of the... And I don't know if you know it, but there used to be, like, a little web game. I don't remember if it was Cartoon Network or, like, Nickelodeon or whatever, but they had one little, like, online game where all their properties were. And I loved the Totally Spy games. Like, that was, like, iconic for me. Looking back, I actually did try to rewatch it as an adult. Let me tell you, it does not hit the same after you grow up, because there's a lot of questionable stuff going on in there, and you're like, oh, I don't remember this. I do think it will pop, Dime. I don't think it's something that we should get used to or should just, just take lying down. I think there is a time and place. Like, for example, a lot of people on Twitter do this, but I don't think it's necessarily good to just, like, for example, if somebody posts an AI generated meme, for example, and then somebody, like, retweets it and they're like, why don't you just use the original? While I get what you mean, I don't think it's good to, like, spread, like, hatred. I think that's not... And then who's gonna listen to you? Similar to, like, Gwyneth and Hendrik. You know, you could have the right point. You could be saying all the right things, but how you go about it is important. So you yelling at someone is not going to get them on your side. It's just not going to happen. So I think a lot of people need to understand that. And then it has to be more of a collective effort. And then maybe some things will not go away. You know, maybe like X company will always exist. For example, like ChatGPT. I don't think ChatGPT is going to exist. I think maybe Anthropic, I think maybe they're going to exist, but like, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be some top dogs, but not everybody is going to have it because it's going to be expensive, right? And then there might be some people who are like truly dependent on it. But when I think about it, people are using generative AI a lot because it's free. And then at some point it will not be free. It will be a paid product. And then some people are going to be willing to pay for said product, while most people I don't think are. Because like I'm struggling to just buy a new game, you know? What the, oh my gosh, that bone dragon scared me. I didn't even know what was happening. I thought I thought it would come out of the sky and attack me. But you see, computers still provide something useful. What has generative AI given us useful? I'm not talking about other forms of AI, because some AI is okay, like procedural learning. That's okay. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean generative AI. And there has never been such a environmentally destructive technology before, completely built off of theft. If it was built ethically, maybe. And maybe there will be an ethical generative AI emerging. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a guru. I cannot see the future, right? And then at some point, laws and regulations will catch up to these things. There's no rule or regulation now because it's new, you know? But at some point there will be. And there's already rolling out in some like countries and some states. So at some point there's going to be some sort of regulation, and there's going to be lawsuits. There's going to be fights about it. Definitely. So I don't think like generative AI, even as much as I hate it, I don't think it's going to completely vanish forever. I don't think so. But I do think it's going to be monitored and then like censored a lot. I think it's going to be for like in the hands of the elites, basically. Or if you're an individual programmer, maybe you have your own that you trained, but then even then the laws are going to be stricter about it. You know, it's similar to like how people build hoverboards. I'm not joking. There are people like on YouTube who have built like aircrafts and then they try to fly, but then immediately get like radioed in because they have to ask for permission. There's still laws. You can't just do whatever you want, right? Even if it's for your own personal amusement, there are still rules you need to keep in place. So I think there's definitely going to be people who use it, people who like it, people who might build their own. But largely it's going to be more regulated. It's going to be expensive. And then also when you see it on like Twitter, I'm thinking also people are always fighting on Twitter like all the time about this. And every AI bro I see on Twitter, it's so funny because every time their comments are like paid partnership, paid partnership, paid sponsorship. Yeah, I think that's a good comparison, Naima. I think that's a good comparison. Like with firearms, some states allow it, some states don't. Some countries allow you to have it at this rate. You know, like maybe you can have smaller firearms and not larger ones. You know, there's definitely, I think that's a fair way to like go about it. Welcome back, Snuggy! Snuggy, I am so mad at you because last night I stayed up late. I was playing Palworld all day. And the reason why I'm mad at you is because I was trying to listen to you while I played Palworld. So I opened Twitch and it was like, I was making sure, and you weren't live yesterday. I checked. Yes, I love that, Brony. I love their fashion, and honestly, Totally Spies was huge for me. Apparently, Extra Emily had a stream on Disney Plus and Hulu. Extra Emily, why does that sound familiar? I don't really know who that is, but at the same time, I know I heard it before. Extra Emily. Do I know her? I have to like look this up. Who are you? Is she famous? Like, is she... I see that she's a Twitch streamer of some sort. But what is she known for? Like, what does she do? Because, like, I'm Googling her and I don't know. Here we are. Here we are. She's another big streamer. I see. Nothing... I know nothing more than that, literally. You don't stream on days... I was at work yesterday and you don't stream on days you work. Okay, Snuggy, I'll forgive you this time. Are you gonna be streaming today? We're probably gonna go down to... Oh, but... TierCon L is kind of a horrible place to start. But we'll just do it. We'll just grab the lovely potion. And head on down to Val's. Wait. Philia? Wow, once in their life, Philia. Well, I shouldn't talk too much on Philia, because Philia actually has been coming through. I want to play Power World with you. You should! Snuggy, we should! Oh my gosh. I'll have to find out which world we were on, because right now I've been playing on my friend's server, so they have like a whole like 24/7 server going on right now. And that has been fun, but I can't invite anybody to that. Ooh. Oh, dang it! I ran into this guy. On one occasion, she accidentally got into an accident for reading Twitch chat while driving. Oh, stop. And honestly, I'm shocked that that even happens. Like, why? What? Why are you reading chat while driving? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Ooh. Only need the light when it's burning low. Only hate the... Like, why are you even committing a crime and then also filming you committing that crime? I wanna... That's okay, Meteor. You should be able to Meteor. Only if Mabi is... Oh, dang it. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Again? I got distracted. I can't be too mad at these bandits because I was the one who ran into them, right? If only Mabi's camera was actually good. Dime, you and the Mabi camera. What would a good... Use Meteor? I think I did. It's on cooldown right now. I can only use it a little bit. In 500 seconds, I should be able to use it again. Oh, Snuggy. I think you were here when I used it, weren't you? I feel like it was just last fight. The cold never bothered me anyway. Staring at the bottom of the glass, hoping one day to make a dream last. Dreams come slow and they... I want to say Final Fantasy 14, but just a few issues. What is different about the camera in Final Fantasy 14 compared to Mabi? Is it because it auto moves? I don't know if I like that. I like controlling it myself. Not here. I just realized we have to go to Val's. Drink water while we wait for Meteor, literally. Mabi has insane zoom. Yeah, and then some people... You know, I heard off the grapevine, a little birdie told me that there's a mod that you can, like, zoom in really, like, even more than this. and zoom out all the way outside the game barriers, which is hilarious because why are you like infinitely scrolling? And I feel like I should mention that mods are not allowed on Mabi, just so you know. So do not use mods. There's my PSA. But there is one that exists. I wonder if there's a mod that makes it a better cam. Maybe. Most objects can't obscure your character. I see. Okay, so that's actually good. Because like if I stand behind a tree, oh. Well, that doesn't obscure my... So you want to be obscured? It says my Lendal is over there, but my Lendal is over here. There's something weird going on. This is what I'm talking about sometimes with Mabi. There's some weird little glitches for no reason. I really want to see what the code looks like. I'm just curious because people say it's spaghetti code. I don't know if that's true, but I imagine if a game was running since 2004, that maybe some practices are different now. Do they just keep adding on it, or do they give it a refresh every now and then? Like, I just don't know how that works. I'm very curious. And right now, they're using their own, like, game engine, right? Like, I think they have their own proprietary game engine. Please, I knew I was gonna crash into you. And thank you so much for that hydrate, Snuggie. I will. I actually have water today. I mean, I have Coke, but you specifically said water, so I'm gonna open my water. I like that the boss was just standing there. Like, he wasn't even swinging. It doesn't even do that. Where the object becomes transparent, it will just zoom in so you see your character. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Interesting. Because that's not what I'm looking for in a camera. So it's just interesting to hear how someone else... Because for me, I love the mask, being able to move it however I want. Like right now, if I put this in camera mode, I can just, you know, like zoom in. I can just remove my name. I can remove this. Bam! I can take a picture now. And then I can put myself at any angle I want. And then if I want to move, I can literally put it in photo mode. And then like lock in whatever camera angle I have. Let's get a different camera angle actually. Maybe like this. I don't know. And we have auto view. Let's try auto view after this. How do we even get into camera mode? I don't even know anymore. Is it over here? Screenshot, yeah. So then now the camera is locked in and we can go anywhere we want. It'll act like a wall. We have G pose. G pose. What is G pose? I do wish that some of the animations were... I wish we had more animations and that animations weren't so expensive. Where are you going, Vishna? Glorified camera mode. Oh, shoot. I ran into this. You know, I would like that music a lot more if bandits weren't attacking me in the middle of it. La da 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 da. I just realized I changed my name. fun fact, I actually don't like it when my name is hidden. I don't know, call me old school or something. Because I like it when all my hockey, like, I like to see everything. Like, how do I know it's me if my name isn't there? I know this is ridiculous. Of course I know who I am. But I just like to see myself. I like to see my name. I like it. I like to see my title. Baby, I like it the way you. Baby, I like it. Ooh, okay, Philia. Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me? I know who I am. Yeah, true. I know the sound of each rock and stone, and I embrace what others fear. You are not to roam in this forgotten place. Just the likes of me are welcome here. Everything breathes, and I know each breath. For me, it means life. For others, it's death. It's perfectly balanced, perfectly planned. That's more than enough for this man. Like every tree stands on its own, reaching for the sky, I stand alone. Okay, so now I'm thinking like first, just to move the ST a little bit. Ooh, but we got the I, and now we know where the S. No, we don't. We still have some more placement, but we know where it can be. It could be second or it could be third. What is the probability? Like twist, maybe? Twist? Twist? Oh, dang it. Yeah, because S. Okay, that was a dumb guess, but now we know that T, there's only one T and it's at the end. And then I has to be first. No, it doesn't, because it could go either fourth or first. What is the probability that it's first? Like maybe like IS? Instigate? Memories consumed, like opening the wounds, and picking me apart again. You all assume I'm safer in my room, unless I try to start again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't think it's in something, because I'm trying to think of like all the words, like innate, that's too long. Insist, too long. And like other like IN words, and I just don't feel like it's IN. I could be wrong. It's still a possibility. Infer? No, but T. You see what I mean? Like what words have it? Intent? Too long. So what if it's like SI? No, it's not SI. SN? Snitch? Stitch? Only one T. And too long anyway. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way, I'll never be alright. But I'm breaking the habit tonight. Can we do like a double S to figure out where the S is? Is there something like S assist? Oh, I can't spell. It could genuinely look some. Oh no, but no A. Oh, I never knew that you could dance like this. You make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama así? Bonita, sí. S. Okay, channel the S, everyone. Channel it. Channel it. Me looking at Storybot to see if there's any inspiration here. Starting soon. Start? I, though. There needs to be an I. Maybe it is IN. No F, no integer. Maybe it's IH. What? IP? IL? Illicit? O? Too long. Something that ends with T. 5 letters. Ends with T. Has an I and an F. Sister, sister. What? I don't wanna be the one. What have I been up to? So wait, let's think about it. It could be like I something sit, because I has to be first or second to last, right? So if we can't think of a word that starts with I, maybe it's something IT. Then it's not. Let's not do sit then. Tacit, taciturn. I'm not sure if there's any. Let's think of IT words, like words that end with IT, and then maybe starting with like S. No, not starting with S. So it has to be like maybe something like this. Insist. Wait. I don't think that fits. Let insit work. Of course, we'll do the word we see here. List. That wouldn't be accurate anyway. Something wait. I forgot we were playing Mabi. Memories consumed, like opening the wounds. I'm picking me apart again. You all assume I'm safer in my room unless I try to start again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose. 'Cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. It either starts with I, maybe something like this, maybe? Is this the vision? What if it's IS? IS? Something T? Oh. It's im im Oh, N is not there. I just realized with stand. Any N word is not right. Ik in x if is eh ise e. No, I don't think S is there. I don't think S is there. Like, the more I think about it, the more I don't think S is there. So it can't be here. Maybe something like this. XT. What? Visit? Good one. Good one. Incredibly good word. We got stuff from that. Sit? Sit? Gist? Hist? Heist? Heist? How do you spell heist? No, not like that. I don't even know. What is that? Post it? What does that mean? Define? Post it. Post it? To propose, suggest, or assume something as a basic fact, truth, or starting point for an argument, theory, or discussion. Interesting. To dispose or set firmly. To assume or affirm the existence of. Oh! To assume or affirm the existence of. To propose as an explanation, like suggest. Let's take the pre-question quiz. Which scenario best? Now I'm learning. Now we're learning. Which scenario best shows someone positing an idea? A researcher suggests that an undiscovered particle might explain the unexpected experimental results. A moviegoer tells his friend he feels the main character was unlikable. No, please, that's not like a fact. A history teacher reminds the class that the American Revolution began in 1775. I'm gonna say C. It was A. Okay. I fried one of my 2 brain cells for that LOL. Give mine back! Which word is the closest to the meaning of postulate? Observe, question this. Nice. Which sentence misuses posit? Is that how you say it?
Posited.
Posit.
Posit. Posit.
Posit. Posit. She looked at the clock and posited that it was 3 p.m. I guess that's fine. The paper posits a link between diet and long-term memory. For this thought experiment, we will posit a world without this is definitely not it. What? But this is not a fact. Like, this is not true. It's confusing me. I guess I will not be able to ever properly say posit. Because we are here now. I'm here now. Doing the best I can. Posit. Posit. It reminds me of Phoenix Wright. I'm a semi-decent lawyer. It sounds like he's about to, like, hold it. But instead of hold it, it's posit. I'm here now, doing the best I can. This is what I brought you, this you can keep. This is what I brought you, may forget me. I promise to depart, just promise one thing. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. This is what I thought you need me. This is what I thought, so think me naive. No! I was singing, so I didn't even realize that she was there. Charlene, no, it's not her. I promise you my heart, just promise one thing. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. Rudo, stop fighting these people. Ooh. Let me protect you. Let me protect you. Reptar, I'll protect you. Reptar, I need you. I'm surprised that I completely flopped that test. I'm honestly upset. I'm like, dang it, I got 2 questions wrong. 2 out of 3 questions wrong. That's like 33%, man. That's awful. Pause it. To present, like, to make it like a fact, like to state like as a fact. Pause it. Dreaming of the stars on high that speak to me in secret sighs, drifting on a breeze, only I can see and feel. You gotta go now, have a good one, but never mind. The thing you had is on next Wednesday, I see. Well, thank you so much for staying longer. What's the thing you're going to next Wednesday? Rudo, do not start fights with people. In organization 13. Welcome back, Roxas. You know, I really want to play Kingdom Hearts 3. Aw, man. I got you, and you got me. I don't need my glasses on to see we're both pretty lucky. Stuck inside with no TV. Being bored with you makes me as happy as can be. Let's have some fun together. You're my best friend forever. BFF, that stands for us. Life is sweet. There's snacks we can eat. We'll get by if we just sit around doing nothing. Let's explore, open every drawer. Hey, you found my long lost cheese. That's what friends are for. Let's have some fun together. You're my best friend forever. BFF, that stands for us. What's stopping you? Me? Or Brony? Oh, I don't have a PS5. Or a PS... I don't even have a PS4. I don't have 4 or 5. So that's why I can't play. So really, money. But it's okay. Ooh, Quilla! Ooh, but if I go to Quilla, the price is gonna tank, right? I just know it. I know it in my bones. The Quilla price is gonna tank. But I'm gonna take it anyway. I'm gonna take it anyway because if I have a chance, I want to try. I'm actually saving money because I want to go on a trip in December. So I'm trying not to buy anything. I'm trying not to buy anything because it's easy. It's easy to overspend, right? Guys, Steam sales. Yeah. I honestly skip most sales. So I actually don't buy that many new games. Unless it's like a cheap game. Or like one that is getting a lot of traction. Like Inscription. I bought Inscription. I don't remember when I bought it. It might have been on sale. I have no idea. I only buy games on sale. Honestly, I should too. I wonder if there's like a way to see how much you missed. I don't think there is a way because I feel like it would not be good. Honestly, my Steam catalog isn't that big. I wonder if there's a way to just check my collection. Oh, add a new collection. Ooh, fancy. I think there is a way to check. I think it's just there. Let me check. 79. I have 79 games. Honestly, that's more than I thought. I thought I had like 4. But I think a lot of those are like demos and stuff. My budget is usually $30. Honestly, that's a pretty good budget. The last game I bought was Tomodachi Life. So that was like 50, maybe 60. I don't remember. I try not to. Honestly, I'm shocked. But I have like some random games like Clicker Heroes. What even is that? I don't remember downloading that. Dark and Darker. I wanted to play this game. I think this is a free game, actually. Dead by Daylight. I like watching it, but playing it is very scary. I have 20 pre-achievements unlocked, so 7%. Ooh. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to do achievement hunting. But at the same time, sometimes I just don't do that. Like with Power World, I know there's achievements, but I just can't help myself. I just want my gloopy army. I don't care if I beat the tower bosses. I just want an entire expedition team of just gloopy. And I'm starting like new worlds and stuff. Honestly, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I actually want to try playing Power World in a way that would make Lily, the tower boss, proud. So the leader of the Free Pal Alliance. I kind of want to play with her rules, which are basically like, thou shalt not harm pals. Yes, okay, yeah, I did do that a couple of times. I don't even know if it's like a legitimate like way to get them, but I think it's legitimate. Don't at me, don't at me. I'm looking up the rules because I saved it because I was like, this is interesting. Like, there's something here. Life is sweet. There's snacks we can eat. So the Free Pal Alliance is a long-standing organization. I can't see anything past that. We lived together with pals since iniquity and blah, 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 wondrous creatures. We have 5 traditional commandments. Thou must not eat pals. Thou must not overwork pals. Thou must not abuse pals. Thou must not use pals for experiments, and thou must risk thy life to protect pals. So I was thinking about playing in a way that she would be proud of, and then also taking it like a step further, because I remember reading that like PETA wanted to do some stuff and like was calling for Power World to have a vegan way to play, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Not because I like it, not because I like PETA, but because I feel like it's an interesting in-game challenge. I'm gonna riot. Who made everything on Discord squares? Who did that? Ah, I see, Dime. I didn't know that's how they did it, but yeah. But like they wanted to have like PETA wanted Power World to create a vegan way. So like no pal breeding. I don't know why that has anything to do with anything, but whatever. But I was thinking I already don't really do pal breeding. I feel like it's so long and so boring. So I can just remove that. And it wouldn't even be a problem for me. And I just thought like, why don't we just add challenges and stuff? So like not eating any pal related things. That means I have to find like berries only. I would let the pals eat it though, because we're not trying to regulate nature, right? Like they just do what they do, right? So if I got like food from the syndicate bugs, then I would just leave it at the base for my pals to eat, because it said thou shalt not overwork pals, but that implies that we allow them to work in general. So they can work. It's just you're not allowed to abuse them at work. So like the challenge would be to have it like a relaxed base instead of like brutal or insane work pace. So I thought it would be an interesting challenge. And then because I randomly just create new worlds all the time, this is why I don't really get achievements. Life is sweet. There's snacks we can eat. We'll get by if we just sit around doing nothing. I want to see if this works. Wrong screen? Yes. So something my dad and Lishna have in common. What a weird way to start. Green eyes! Green eyes! Well, technically my dad has blue eyes and Lishna has green eyes. Pale eyes? Pale eyes. My own head is in the way. Let's see.
What did you have in mind?
A thing. Oh, shoot. Pale. Pale eyes? No. They need it. Oh. A pale eye. One singular pale eye. Like the eye of Sauron. Pale eye.
Pale eye. Got it. I'll go talk to him about a pale eye.
Yes, we committed. I don't mind.
Good evening, listener.
I like that the
Do you
Mii's hair
feel
like
like
moves
talking
around.
about
This is such a big deal for me in games. I don't really like
a
Play-Doh
pale
or
eye?
stiff hair. I really like it when
Sure,
it moves around a bit,
but
so I'm
let
really
me ask
happy
you
that
this.
Tomodachi Life has.
Someone offers you a large pale eye or a small pale eye.
So like a
Which
Cyclops?
one are you going with?
I know not everyone would agree, but I'm going with a small pale eye.
So like a
No,
resin eye.
I'm with you. You gotta choose the small pale eye. Every day of the week. I like where your head's at, Augustine.
I could talk about the obvious
Real
benefits
eyes.
of a small pale eye all day. You wanna friend up and do that?
Friend up.
Consider me a friend.
It's interesting how they speak. I could not imagine walking up to someone and be like, hey, you want a friend up? It fries me that that's literally an outfit my dad would wear. Like, it's actually funny. Friend up, bird up. It reminds me of
Can you believe
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I ended
GX.
up with Listener by talking about a
Because
small pale eye?
they talk
Isn't
so
that
funny
Augustine
in
the best
GX.
conversationalist around?
It's funny because my dad is so much more social than my sister and I. Like, I find it hilarious. Because if anybody is out there making friends, it's my dad. Ooh, what is my dad like? What kind of items would he like? He actually cannot play music. That's one of his, like, big regrets. So, that was why it was important for my sister and I to learn dance and music. Camera. He actually likes cameras. He likes taking photos. Jogging. Laptop. He does! That's like his primary... that's like his primary way of doing anything. He doesn't even have a PC. He has one laptop, and it's horrible.
Thank you. Lymphanora 2.
And it's funny, too, because my dad used to be a computer programmer. So it's funny to me that now his computer is so out of date. It's like I had enough of programming. I had enough of doing stuff with computers. Alan is going through it. And he's going to continue to go through it because I find that cutscene very boring.
Welcome to the home of Doze.
Those.
I've always admired smart people. And if I want people to admire me, I've got to get smart.
I don't really agree with that.
I want some clothes that make me look smart. That's juicy.
I don't really like that, to be honest. Because I don't agree with changing your fashion sense to fit other people. I think that sucks. I think you should wear what you like all the time. You know? Like, unless it's, you know, like, there is a time and place. You know, like, at work, I wouldn't, like, show up in, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, there is time and place. You know, like, match to the dress code, but be who you are within that dress code. You know what I mean? If the worst thing that's gonna happen is that people look at you funny, then you should just wear what you want. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say you look great how you are now.
Oh, you think? Well, I guess all I needed was a compliment. Thanks. I'll keep wearing this. That's juicy.
If you can't stand the way this place is, take yourself to higher places. Oh, higher places. Oh, higher places. I used to have a laptop. I don't have one anymore. But I actually started streaming on my laptop. Horrible choice, by the way. That thing did not operate the way it should. Ooh, how do I eat? I don't even know. Eat gracefully? I can. Eat quickly? Yes, I eat quickly. I do. I hate waiting. I should eat slower, but my sister and I are opposites in that way. My sister is very slow, and then I eat very quick.
I feel a bit more like myself. That's juicy. Lately, it seems like all Autumn talks about is your hobbies.
Is my hobbies? I feel bad because Autumn had a crush on me before, right? Is Alan still going through it? Let's check on Kira. Devour!
I'm feeling a little upset.
Why are you upset, Kira?
I was talking to Alan, and
Alan is getting everybody in bad
for some
mood.
reason.
Nothing a good meal can't fix. You know what? I'm gonna give you macaroni and cheese because everybody
Yum.
loves macaroni and cheese.
Hello.
And if you don't tell me.
A masterclass in community.
I got you and you. Everybody's leveling up. I have to pick. Kira Yamato. What? I don't know much about Kira. This is awful. I don't know, man. I don't know what you like. It's crazy because even the people I like, I don't really know that much about. Like what their little quirks. You know, I have a feeling he might stand at attention. Because, you know, like he's at war, so he needs to like take orders. I don't know, I'm reaching. I'm reaching! Look, Marie
I
and
feel like I got one
Mirabelle.
step closer to my true self.
I don't like it. How about that? You don't like it? How dare you,
I
Bun?
feel like a heavy
Ban
weight
Bun!
has been
Just
lifted
kidding.
From my shoulders.
I got you, and you got me. I just want to check on my sister. I love her. I want to check on her, make sure she's good.
Hey girly,
Hey, girly!
I'm gonna give it my all. Starting tomorrow.
So funny. And she would actually say something like that. I'm gonna come mac and cheese because I love her.
Yum.
And everybody likes mac and cheese. I like how Marie is waiting for her.
Limpinor too.
Oh, Snuggy! Wow! Honestly, this is a crazy pool. I could see them all genuinely getting along because that's his wife. And then my friend, my sister and Marie would definitely get along. What are they talking about? Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. What were you saying about Jeremy Jordan, though? They're drooling over a cake. That's crazy. Don't tell Piero. He might give you one. Link! He come to town so he can save the Princess Zelda. I actually like it. Was just feeling challenging today. LOL. Everybody likes cheese, mac and cheese, right?
I want to try living with
You want to try
Altum.
living with Altem? Sure.
If I lived with Altum, we'd be spending a lot of time together. What's something you think we'd
But
enjoy
let's
doing
have
every
them
day?
pitch the idea later because we actually arrived. Who was it? It was Altem and Link? Altem and Link? Oh, dang it. I keep thinking Altem is a sword fighter, but he's not. He's a lance fighter. So they don't have that in common. It makes it really hard for me. Not sure if I asked before, but will you watch Clayface movie? Probably not, just because I haven't been watching movies that much lately. But I did watch Miraculous yesterday, which is one of the things that I wanted to watch. He thought he was gonna get me. But in general, I haven't really been watching movies. But I want to. There's a lot of things on my list that I want to watch, like Megan. I just need to, I need to be in the right headspace and stuff for it. I can't just watch something. I have to be, in the mood to watch it. And then I have to have an easy way to be able to watch it. Where's Rudo? I don't even see him, which has me concerned. Did he get beat up somewhere? No, there he is. I see him. He's in between the horses. Don't die, okay, Rudo? It will devastate me. It will devastate me more than you know. I love your laugh. Well, thank you, Brony. I appreciate it. But in general, I do really like horror. I do like horror. I do like unnerving things. I like all of that, which reminds me, I want to watch The Backrooms too, because I heard so many good things about it. I also want to watch Avatar, The Last Airbender, and The Blue People, Fire and Ash. Sonic 2. I still haven't watched Sonic 3. Sonic 2. So I'm waiting to watch Sonic 2 because I want to watch it with my dad, but Dad hasn't even watched Sonic 1. So, I mean, he's like me. He can't just watch something. He has to, also get in the right headspace for it. So both of us being in the right, mindset to watch the same movie that's in a series is kind of hard. Saying Clayface is body horror. Yeah, I like it. I've played games that are like body horror too. I don't mind. But it's kind of funny because my dad hates horror. Movie night? We need to one day, because I remember I was watching the Genetic Opera and I was like, dang, we should watch it together. But I watched it alone anyway, because of headspace. I wish we had more stuff like Repo. This is it, the big finale. Technically, is that body horror? What does Repo the Genetic Opera count as? I don't know. Is Repo even considered horror? Yeah, there's blood, there's violence, there's gore, but it's not scary. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call it horror, but it has a lot of horror-ish elements. What does that lispy little brat that have you don't have double? She can't hold a candle to the beauty of your smile. That was a bit strange. Watching a musical at 2x is kind of bad. I watch everything at 2x. And guess what? I know exactly which songs I liked and didn't. Like Night Surgeon? Oh my gosh, that was good. Even in times 2, that was good. Zydrate Anatomy, fire. Zydrate comes with a little glass vial, a little glass vial, a little glass vial. And honestly, when I watched Repo, I was shocked that Grave Robber didn't have more of a role. But looking back, I was like, just because the song is a banger doesn't mean they're gonna be a main character. And in fact, listening to the song again, it was definitely exposition, because it was talking about Amber Sweet and how she's obsessed with surgery. And Mag, who was a main character and then could have her eyes, taken out. Music changes a lot when it's sped up, absolutely. But for me, more than it's more of the meaning behind it, because I'll listen to it really depends. So sometimes I'll listen to a soundtrack like 5 times. Once when I'm actually like listening, once if I'm like when I'm watching the musical. So once before the musical to just get an idea if I even want to watch the musical, which is why I heard Zydrate Anatomy. I was like, this slaps, like this is good. So then I heard it by itself on YouTube and I was like, this is good. And then I listened to some of the other songs and I'm like, yeah, this is decent, this sounds pretty good. So then I opened and found the actual musical, watched that. So I listened to all of the songs there, and then, you know, I listened to it at ×2, ×1, before and after watching it, and then I'll listen to it after the musical as well to give it another chance, because maybe I didn't like it in the context of the musical, but knowing that I know what I know, it might be better after. You know what I mean? For example, I felt like I didn't know I loved you so much, but I do. I didn't like it in the musical and I didn't like it after the musical. Like I listened to it multiple times and I was just like, this is just not for me. But one song that I felt like was good outside of the musical, not necessarily in the musical, was Didn't I tell you to stay inside? Didn't I? You did. That one I felt like was good, but with the back-to-back context of what's her name? Shiloh? Like, I just didn't like how she immediately turned on her dad and was willing to, like... Well, to be fair, she didn't know that her dad was also... What is it called? Legal assassin? What's his name? I don't even know. What is a legal assassin? I don't know. Repo guy. Repo man. So for me, what I'm looking for first is the lyrics. So if I'm listening outside, I listen to the song of it. And then I'll listen to it like regular speed. Then I'll listen to it on ×2, because not every song is good on ×2. Sometimes it's best at regular and sometimes it's best at ×2. And then I'll also listen to it at 1.5 because maybe it's too slow at 1, but I want it's too fast at 2, you know? Like, what was it that I watched and I had to put it at 1.5? Was it Repo? It might have been Repo, actually. But I was like, no, it was Has Been Hotel. That thing was impossible to watch at ×2 because Charlie just speaks so quickly. I mean, I could have listened to it at ×2, but I didn't want to, you know? Oh, I wanted to go to Quilla, didn't I? Why did I go all the way here? What have I done? Oh, what have I done? My dreams come undone. Should I go to Quilla? Well, now that we're in the main, we might as well just stay in the main, right? Because this much to Belvast to Quilla is not that big. So I might just stay here, right? So I botched it, but it's fine. Did you get all your rebirths for the week? Instead, speed level today. Ooh, I need speed level today. Up to you. You're the pro commerce lady. Well, thank you so much, La Cosette. And thank you so much for the headpad as well. The main thing that bothers me about the character named Matt Hogan being desperate to fix himself, but it ends up being a lot worse than before. Oh, that's rough. And thank you so much for the cookie. I appreciate it. Ooh, here it is. Didn't you? I did. I didn't rebirth today. But I birth in general as often as I can. Everything changes. Things are changing constantly. Everything changes. Should we go to Quilla now? Because now I kind of want to go to Quilla because I missed our opportunity at Quilla. So let's just go to Quilla this time. The quickest way should be going up from my main and then heading to the side, then jumping to Cobb that way, and then to Quilla. You need 3k levels per Arcana to hit level 50. Nice. So I use the crests to get Puppeteer up to all the links. But I need to do that with Alchemaic Sharpshooter and Fury Fighter. Yeah, no, it's not Fury Fighter, it's Blazing Brawler. Why did I call it Fury Fighter? Is that a thing? Fury Fighter. Is it like a Dungeon Fighter thing? Blazing Brawler. Because I feel like we talked about this the other day. And speaking of things that we talked about the other day, tomorrow is G28 day. I'm kind of nervous. Because I don't know if it's going to be good. So I'm kind of scared. So last time I was scared for AFK Journey, and that actually surprised me pleasantly. I was very happy with how the story went Monday with AFK Journey. But I'm not sure if G28 is going to pull it for me. Because, like, the villain is just not it for me. I think the villain is... We've seen them like 5 times already, and we don't know anything about them, really. So that makes me nervous. Oh, I was about to make the mistake again. I'm trying to go to Cobb, remember? That means I'm going to go to over here. And hi, Apple. Welcome in. You know what you suddenly reminded me of just by existing? Lambert the Sheepish Lion. Do you know Lambert? Lambert the Sheepish Lion, Lambert. I'm doing fantastic. Should always grab the crest period. Just no waste in allotting it and whatever. Right. I can always find a place to put the crest because we need a lot of them. And you can grab the crest from the NPC. I hope the price doesn't tank by the time I get to Quilla. Because that'll make my heart hurt. I won't lie to you. It always makes me feel bad when the price tanks, and it kills a lot of my motivation. I know it sounds dramatic, but for me, it's devastating. But at least I get to see Linden. Linden! I wish the shoes that we got from the bingo event... Hi, Len. Hi, Lishna. I wish the shoes that we got from the bingo event were permanent, because it feels bad that it's not. Hi, Linden. Hi, Lishna. Lishna is so cute. I like his little doll. I like my dolls in general. But she's a one-trick pony. I really am. I don't know. I can't really get up and do much. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you're right. I have a very one-track mind, a one-trick pony. I just like to do some of the same things repeatedly, like commerce and like the generation quests. Sometimes I'll do an event if they're interesting and have a good story. But I don't really like reruns. I'm not trying to play a rerun. But like Halloween, I really like the Halloween events with those what's his name? What's his name? Goodness gracious, I remember what he looks like. And I know that he's like a storyteller. The singer of secrets, that's his name. Yeah, absolutely. Be careful what you wish for. And now, Tomodachi Life. I forgot he was trying to live with Altem. What do they have in common? Green and blue eyes, pale eyes. Something they'd enjoy doing together. Link. Well, it depends which version of Link. So, Twilight Princess is my favorite Link. Horseback riding. Does Altem horseback ride? No, he doesn't, but he should. Now that I'm thinking about it, who better than to do jousting than Altem, who uses the lance regularly? If you do, gotta grab it today. The shop resets tomorrow. I see. We should. I might do it today on stream. Didn't you? I did. Link, he come to town so he can save the Princess Zelda. But Ganon took her away. Let's just do creating peace.
I think you're right.
That's both of their goals,
I'll go
right?
talk to him.
Have you been doing Shine Seeker? No.
Hey. 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 Can we chat for a moment?
Oh no, this is not going well. Oh, but Link talks quietly
Sure.
anyway, right?
What's up? Well, if the two of us live
No.
together, what's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day? Let's say it together. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Creating peace.
Yay!
We are so compatible. Let's move in together.
And honestly, this kind of works out because Autumn can do all the talking for Link. Yeti jump scare flashback from Twilight Princess. Link doesn't talk at all. I know, but I can't make it so that he's completely silent without removing his mouth.
Don't you think the houses here are a little small? I'm thinking we'll need to build a new one.
Link and Co. Wow. The fact that they moved right in front of our house is kind of telling. Like, what are you doing living right in front of me? Are you trying to block our view of the ocean?
Say, do you have any ideas for
I
what
let
the
them
houses
decide.
hold?
So my island's looking like a hot mess. I won't lie.
I'd love
I won't lie to you. I know he's just not right for you. Link and Autumn, what should their last name be? A good name for them. Link. They don't have last names. Either of them. King Arthur? What's his last name? Time to commit arson. What do you mean? Literally. Yeah, because they put their house right in front of mine. Blocking my view of the ocean. King Arthur. Last name. I'll just pick whatever is historically accurate. King Arthur didn't have a modern last name. He was often called Pendragon. Let's just do... I don't know. I don't like that. Let me think about it.
I hope you'll keep checking in on us.
I suck at names. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I'm just not good at picking names. What is Piro doing?
I'm not even sure what this
What do you mean?
I've been imagining what life
That is
would be like if
crazy.
I had a child.
I don't know, because we've been married for 15 days. What do you mean? Shred his vocal cords so he can still move his mouth without talking, lol. TP is a masterpiece of a game. Twilight Princess, oh yeah, 100%. Sure, might be nice.
Might be nice. Might be great. Maybe.
I know he's just not right for you. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I see it on your face every time you say that he's the one that you want. What are you watching? A cooking show! Canon. Just tell me what you want me to do. I know I can treat you better than he can. And any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me why are we wasting time on all your wasted crying when you should be with me instead. I know I can treat you better than he can. So my favorite Legend of Zelda game ever is Majora's Mask. But I am extremely fond of Twilight Princess as well.
Hello, and welcome to the
This
evening
is a
edition
Me
of
News.
Me News. We've got a story
Hearing
that
up
will
Marie.
warm
What's
your
going on
heart.
with Marie?
A very special event in honor of Marie was held yesterday on Sugar Cookie.
What happened to her?
A group of local volunteers coordinated with friends, well-wishers, and curious onlookers to cheer up Marie after she stepped in something unmentionable.
Unmentionable.
Following an hours-long candle ceremony and
Was it
reading
like a
from
squid or
Marie's
something?
favorite comic book,
What?
everyone joined hands and shouted, "Get over it."
That's
Wiping
crazy.
tears from her eyes, Marie was on record as whispering, "You guys are real friends. But also kinda mean." We asked residents for their reactions.
Piran would not approve
I
of that.
can't even pretend like I don't see it.
What?
Oh, I'm relieved to hear that.
My sister is savage.
Thanks for watching.
She would do that. Like, she would literally do
I'm
that.
Hero, and this has been the 6 o'clock news.
It was a link. Let me check. I can still see it. I have power. I was dumpster diving on itch.io, and all the games, there are like 4. Oh, and a bunch of dudes, and it's like basically a visual novel. Which one? Which game? But is it really like... Because, well, I'm still not really familiar with that word. Is it like... What exactly is Fujo and Fujo bait? All of them! What do you mean? To be fair, I don't... You suck, Nightbot. I love how Nightbot censored that, too. I love it. Oh, Quilla. Okay. I hope it didn't tank. Please, Price, don't tank. Yes! At least one of them is good. Hey! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. And I think this is a good time to buy Wavesweeper. I wanted to just do one cute little Wavesweeper. Just a teeny tiny cute little Wavesweeper. So then every game you saw was like a yaoi basically, or a boys love, whatever. Every single one. Or at least like a majority of them. But then isn't that normal? To have people like, then couldn't you call that everything? Like, couldn't you say like, I don't know, like harem? Like, is all reverse harem Fujo bait? Because I feel like we're encompassing a lot of things in that term. Yeah, I love it. But is that Fujo bait? Because, like, that's not... They're not into each other. They're into the main character. It is a broad term. I see. I'm asking because I literally don't know. You're like the first person I heard say that word. You gotta learn, you know? Because then, yeah, then everything would be Fujo bait, right? Like, really? Like, everything geared to women is Fujo bait? Then what's the male equivalent? Waifu bait? Or like harem slop? Is that it? Pure crystal. Pure red. Should we go red? Let's do... No. No. Yes. Yes. No. Should I? So like Fujo bait... So in your opinion, Dime, is Fujo bait basically like harem slop? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Okay. I see it, I think. All things you said. All the things I said. What did I even say? I forgot. Waifu bait, that's a thing? I thought I made that up. I see. Is there a broad term, like literally? So what is it? Is it like, you said before, it's like rotten girl. Is there a rotten boy too? Is that a thing? It's called something else, LOL. After I said it, I thought about it, and I think I know which word you're talking about, and I think we will avoid saying it. We need to go to Titan. I'm trying to learn. But I think I'm starting to get like an idea of what you're saying. You're talking like in general, are you speaking of like trash quality things? Like you're not including like really well thoughtfully made things, right? You're just, well, I don't know. Your hands. Okay, please. Can you give me 80%? Please? Please, just for me. 80%. Please. Please. 80%. 80%. 80%. 80%. 80%. 80%. 80%. 8. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We win some, we lose some. LOL. Because I don't necessarily have a problem like with, so I don't want to use like derogatory terms. Just because I feel like you should be able to enjoy your fictional content no matter what, basically. Like, you don't see me playing Zenless Zone Zero, but for those who play it, I'm happy for you. You know what I mean? I know I can treat you better. Oh, shoot. We can't see, by the way. It was mostly... Aw, dang it. Oh, dang it. Well, you saw me fail. So it's okay. You didn't miss anything. I was like, oh, let's hope it works. Let's hope it works. And then it failed. I was like 80%, 80%. And then not only did she not give me 80%, she didn't even give me anything. The audacity, right? Doran and I are gonna have problems. I know I can treat you better than he can. And any girl like you deserve a gentleman. Why are you wasting time on all your wasted crying when you should be with me instead? Nobody's playing Mabi. Wow, literally nobody is playing Mabi. And that makes me sad. Should we do Pow World? Because Mocha Bean is playing Pow World. And I love Pow World. Or EverQuest. Last time we raided Stash, who was playing EverQuest. Now Danger Gray, who I've never raided before, but they're another AFK Journey streamer. So I've been keeping tabs on them. But every time I stream, they're not streaming. So we're never streaming at the same time at all. We can't even raid to each other. But Danger Gray is chill. I remember I had a question, and out of everybody in the group chat, it was Danger who helped me. I don't know if they don't know. They don't know me, but I know them. Turn her into a Christmas tree. Will do. But Mocha is playing Power World, and Licorice is playing Terraria. So we have options. I just wish one of the options was closer to Mabi. Because I would like to raid to something that is kind of related to what I'm doing. So I guess the closest is Mocha Bean, who's playing Power World. She's in like a lilac field. Where is this? I don't know where this is. What is she facing? She's facing Anemone. That is a new pal. That is a brand new one. Is that a lucky? Is that a regular? Why did she catch it? It might have been an alpha pal or something. It looks kind of bigger than the regular anemone. But we're going to go ahead and raid to Mocha Bean, who's playing Pal World. Her character is looking really cute. I feel bad about my style now. And she's dressed up nice. Like, she's wearing some armor. I'm still wearing my my metal one. But thank you so much to everyone who came. We did a little bit of commerce. We were just chilling. And now we'll be raiding into Mocha Bean, who is playing Pal World right now. They might be lucky hunting, maybe alpha hunting. They look way further than I am in my current world. Get mods, never. Well, actually, I might, because one thing I really dislike about Pal World, this is a nitpick, this is not that serious, but I hate that there are only 3 sliders. And the sliders are, like, chest, legs, and arms. And I feel like it edits your body proportions in the ugliest way possible. So if you make yourself so, like, if you slide the slider up, it adds fat in, like, a really ugly way. Not like, oh, she's thick, she's cute. Not like that. It's like gloopy. Like, not gloopy, not my favorite pal, but like ugh, like extra. And if you remove the weight, okay, so you want to be a skinny mini, that's okay too. But then they make it look like skeleton-like, and I'm like, no, please. And the lack of outfits, it's crazy. But thank you so much. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you guys. Stay sweet. Bye. One day we might embrace the mods.